I'm ready. What up? Let's get to it. So back again, you know what it is. I know it's been a few days. It's been a few days. Hey man, you know how it goes sometime, but hey, back in effect, and it's on preseason Saturday. Make sure you tune in, come rock and roll with Big SKOL after the preseason game on Saturday. Gonna have a lot to talk about. Which players impressed, which players look good, etc., etc. As we know, JJ McCarthy will be playing for how long? Hopefully not too long, but it's good that he will get some snaps, some reps beginning of the game. That's what it's about, homie. I know it's some people that's going to say, oh, rest him, don't risk injury. What you going to do? Baby him, try to protect him. He got to play eventually. He got to get on the field eventually, correct? Ain't no way around it. Injuries happen as part of the game, you know. First game of the season, he could succumb to an injury. Not saying I want him to or hope he does, but I'm saying that's just part of the game, right? He has to get back in the mix. He has to get accustomed to the speed, movement, playing against live action, live competition, etc., right? It's just what it is. So I think it's a smart move, a good move by KOC to get him in a mix, put him in a line of fire. Just hope that he stays healthy. But to the talk today, and like I say, it's on. So it's going to be everyday content, bro. Let's get it, man. The season is here for real. But the talk today is about Jordan Addison. I know this story came out 2 days ago. He will be suspended 3 games. First off, I think it's BS. I think it's piss poor. You know what it is. I think the man has learned his lesson. He went the whole off season, whole summertime without getting in trouble. And I think this is really a power trip just cause. And this is just one aspect of it. The NFL this time. But we see this all the time in every field, every job, etc., man. The higher ups, people in certain positions use their power, right? Try to be in control just because they can press certain buttons, huh? Be in their ego tripping, power tripping, whatever you want to call it, huh? Once again, just because they damn can, huh? Period. And I think Jordan Addison was trying to make an example out of him. But do I believe he should have got 3 games suspended? Hell to the no. I think it was an erroneous decision, and I stand on that 10 toes down, baby, heavy. Now, Jordan Addison must take accountability he has taken for his actions, you know? But that was what, last year, a year ago? My thing is, the man has learned his lesson, stayed out of trouble, huh? Made it his due diligence to stay out of trouble, put the work in, grind it. You know what I'm saying? They're already finding the man. How much they taking out of each of his checks or some 88,000 or somewhere around yonder in that vicinity. So they're taking money out of his guapino, out of his federale, and then you suspend him 3 games. Why not 1? Why it gotta be 3? Heavy, dog. So I think this is all the NFL power tripping like we have seen before. Period. Sitting back in their offices, sitting back feeling good, huh? You know, just pressing buttons, dog. And I think they're trying to make an example out of Jordan Addison. Heavy, homie, you hear me? Period, dog. And then just the way he is, his demeanor, right? He don't go along with the program. He's himself, homie. Heavy. Speaks out when he needs to, but for the most part, he's quiet, calm, cool, collective. You know what I'm saying? Heavy, bro. You know? And once again, it is what it is. You know, it's ramifications, repercussions to his actions. He's made 2, 3 of the same mistakes, you know, very similar. You ask yourself, has he learned? I think he showed this off season. He has learned, baby. You know, at the end of the day, no one's excusing what he did, excusing his actions, saying it's okay. No, he must take accountability. But I think he definitely learned his lesson. In the NFL, they wait all this time, then boom, now it's 3 games. I could even understand 1. Right? 1 game, maybe 2 max, but 3? I think it's bullshit, bro. Heavy. Just my opinion. Period. You know? They should have done whatever they was going to do last year, last season, huh? Heavy, dog. Dig me, you get my drift? Let it linger on. This man went, what, damn near a whole year, staying out of trouble, keeping his nose clean, staying clean, putting the work in. And it's been rumors, speculations, how it's been affecting him. You know, stories of him holding his head down, low energy, etc. But what do you expect? The dude want to play. The dude want to ball. The dude want to ball, man. Will it affect the Vikings? Hell to the yeah. I'm going to get into the article in a minute. But yes, it will affect the Vikings offense. But this is where next man up. I got to get into that next man up mentality. Jalen Naylor probably will be the 2, but who else will step up and be that 3 for the first 3 games? Heavy, homie, period. It's going to come down to KOC, great play calling, putting players in the right position, inserting certain packages without Addison. Shout out Swaggy Addy, free 3, dog. Hey, Addison, keep your head up, bro. Learn from this. Use it as fuel to the fire and make them eat their damn words. Heavy, bro. Not just in that aspect, but people saying you ain't that good. You know, you're not a true 2. You could never be a 1. Make them eat their words, Addison. More fuel to the fire, baby. Straight up. Heavy. Let them keep doubting. Let them keep sleeping, talking about you, all that. But at the end of the day, who's going to step up, man? Jalen Naylor got a lot of work to put in. He going to have to be the 2. Unless we see another player come out the woodworks. Ty Felton, huh? Rondell Moore. Whoever it is, man. Who going to step up and make plays? But now, Jalen Naylor, since he is the legitimate number 2, you know, the clear 2 right now, he going to have to elevate his game. No dumbass drop passes, huh? He's going to have to become a better route runner. He's going to have to do more, period. Especially that 3-game stretch, not an easy stretch. Even the Chicago Bears, that could potentially be a tough game. You know how division games go year in, year out, homie. Even though it's a big fiasco, shit show in Chicago right now. Caleb Williams pouting, crying. Always told you, huh? I questioned the man's mental. I questioned his mental. Hands down, man down, 1,000, man. Just what it is, though, dog. But yeah, tough stretch, first 3 games. They got to be prepared and locked in. Can't replace Addison, bro. He will be missed. Next man up mentality, though. That's why it's a team sport. It's no I in team, huh? Heavy, baby. You got Jettas, you got Naylor, you got Moore, you got Felton, whoever else going to step up. You got Lucky Jackson. Your tight end room is nice. You got weapons, homie. Utilize them correctly. Bottom line. But yeah, Addison, once again, keep your head up, dog. Don't let it get you down. The fact that he's still remaining in training camp, putting the work in, practicing, going at it with his brothers, huh? You got to respect that. That's a good sign there, dog. Keep practicing, keep getting better, etc., etc. And game 4, come show up and show out. You know how you do. Shout out Swaggy Addy, man. Period. Don't let this get to you. Don't let it get you all down and you know what I'm saying, feeling low. Forget all that, bruh. Chest out, walk tall, head high. Chest out, walk tall, head high. You hear me? Believe that, man. Heavy, huh? Period. Let's get into this article, dog. Crazy, though. Crazy work. The NFL is definitely tripping, man. Definitely tripping. I know people going to say, oh, he shouldn't have did it. He shouldn't have done this. He shouldn't have done that. No shit, Sherlock. Ain't nobody saying that. So what is you saying? And we know that. All I'm saying, it's been a year, a little more than a year, right? And once again, you're already taking out this man check, cutting into his guapino, his federale. You know what I'm saying? His income, homie. 88 G's. What more do you want? All right, man. Come on, man. Here we go. Jordan Addison suspension. Vikings wide receiver gets 3-game ban. NFL announces. Minnesota Vikings wide receiver Jordan Addison is being suspended for the first 3 games of the 2025 NFL season for violating the league substances of abuse policy, the NFL announced Tuesday in a statement obtained by USA Today Sports. Addison will be permitted to continue participating in the Vikings training camp activities and preseason games without restriction, the league said. Addison's suspension stems from a 2024 incident in which he was arrested on suspicion of driving under the influence in Los Angeles. He was booked after being found by the California Highway Patrol asleep behind the wheel of a white Rolls Royce, blocking lanes on the interstate near Los Angeles International Airport. We know what it is. We know the situation. We've heard it. We've heard it. They've talked about it ad nauseum, for a year straight, bro. Period. So no need to dive into it, go into it, continue to dwell on it. Bottom line. Addison resolved the DUI citation in July 2025 by pleading no contest to a lesser charge of wet reckless, a misdemeanor charge in California of reckless driving during which alcohol or drugs were involved. While Mr. Addison's case would have made for a great trial, I admire him for taking responsibility by accepting the city attorney's wet reckless offer. Addison's attorney, Jacqueline Speranga, said at the time, per NFL.com, now he can put this incident behind him and solely focus on his promising career. And respect, shout out Addy, man. He took full responsibility. He took all the repercussions. You ain't heard him cry about it, complain. I'm sure he knows what he did was stupid, wrong, etc., etc. All he can do is learn and grow from it, huh? But he can't make them same mistakes again, bro. Period, homie. Heavy, just what it is. The NFL substances of abuse policy allows the commissioner to impose a fine, suspension, or other appropriate discipline on a player who is convicted of or admits to a violation of the law relating to the use of alcohol. The policy outlines the first offense will be a suspension of 3 games without pay. Damn. Absent aggravating circumstances. Huh? They taxing for real, huh? Crazy, dog. Addison, a first-round pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, served as the Vikings' top complement to starting wide receiver Justin Jefferson last season. The USC product generated 63 catches, 875 yards, and 9 touchdowns, second most on the team across 15 games. It isn't clear whether Addison will appeal his suspension. Probably not. It is what it is, homie. At this point, that's pretty much it for the article. But at this point, all Addison can do is continue to grow and get better at training camp, learn from this and grow from this, homie. Period. But we know the NFL is doing the most. I stand on that 10 toes down, huh? The NFL is definitely doing the most in this situation. Period. This is a product of people ego tripping, using their power incorrectly. Yeah, I'm going to say taking advantage heavy of laws they wrote. And once again, don't get it misconstrued. Jordan Addison, he takes blame. He has been held accountable. My point is, damn, you find the man. You wait a year later to suspend the man. Come on, man. And the man stayed out of trouble. I could understand if he got another DUI, pulled over, drunk, high, etc., huh? The same situations, more trouble, but the man stayed clean. He was with Jettas during the six weeks off, huh? Came back healthy, boom. So no, I'm not buying this whole suspension. I don't agree with it. But it is what it is. All good. Another question is what the Vikings going to do. How will they adapt? Period. How will they adapt? We're going to see. KOC, early chance, early shot to show how great he is. And mark my words, JJ McCarthy to Addison will be a major connection this year. I guarantee you we'll hear that a lot. Heavy, man. Some games probably more than JJ McCarthy to Jettas. Period, bottom line, dog. But that's it. That's my opinion on it. Fire them comments up. Let me know how you feel, huh? Once again, check me out on the live Saturday after the preseason game, huh? Come rock and roll with a big SKOL. Man, big SKOL here. SKOL Vikes win, lose, or draw forever. And guess what? We run the North. Yeah, believe that.